I had sunshine on my nose. I was out in the sun this weekend and I actually ate lunch somewhere outside over the weekend, so that's why I'm like burnt here in the nose. But hey, it's Monday, it's Mickey Monday, and this time I'm drinking, I forgot I had this tea in my stash. It's from the Hawaii brand, it's pineapple tea. And it smells yummy. I got this when I was in Hawaii the last... I was away for a while. I was just pulling up the garbage can. I believe the last time I was in Hawaii was in 2010. Yeah, so hopefully the tea is still good because it was in its original, you know, the little packets. It tastes good to me. It's black tea with a hint of pineapple. So I hope that you have had a good weekend. I made a page in my watercolor journal I want to share with you. I had found this picture on Pinterest with a quote. Oftentimes that's where I get my inspiration. I will pull up a quote and there's always nice images in the background. This one was just absolutely perfect because I love the quote, and I'm also a big fan of Ferris wheels. And this one was a picture of a Ferris wheel, like a photograph of a Ferris wheel at night, at sunset, not sunset, sunrise, sundown, sunset, sunset. I had to think about that for a while. You know, when the sun goes down. And the quote is kind of like inside the Ferris wheel, and it was just, I fell in love with it. So I endeavored to reproduce it in my watercolor journal, and I'm going to share that with you now. So I thought I would reproduce this in my own way in my journal. I'm going to do some masking. So I have these letter stickers by blvd Design, and I feel that those letters are the perfect size for the long quote that I want to use on one page. So I'm going to first mask write the quote with the letter stickers. I'm going to stick them on watercolor paper. Hopefully I'll be able to remove them after I'm done everything. But essentially I'm going to stick the letters down. Then I'm going to do a background with my Kuretake watercolor set. And then I will doodle the Ferris wheel or draw the Ferris wheel, however you want to see it. it was a dark night in Gotham City. Looks like a very dark and dreary cityscape. Ooh, but I kind of like that. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for quite a while. And then I need to draw the actual Ferris wheel. And then will be the big reveal. It's as simple as that. So I'll be back in, well, a snap for you. A few hours for me. Alright, so I've done a very sketchy and very basic Ferris wheel. It is not anatomically correct or structurally correct. The wires are not even, but that is the look that I was going for, so I'm happy with that. Now the big thing is the revealing of, or the, yeah, I guess the revealing of what's under the letters. As you can see, and I'm going to give you a close-up. The cool thing about this, and I did not anticipate that, but not only did the colors pulled around each of the letters that you see here, this is darker, but each and every word has some kind of a halo around it, which is kind of cool, like you can see it here. So let's pull up the S and see. Oh, it worked! Yes! Oh my goodness, that is exactly the look I was going for. I'm relieved. Okay, I'm gonna get to revealing all the letters and then I'll show you the final result. All right, I am so happy with the letters. The only thing that I'm discovering is that there's some sticky residue on the actual letters, so I'm going to use a glue eraser. But when I do this, I've noticed that it also makes the white a little bit darker, but that's okay. I can live with that. I really need to remove that sticky substance. So once again, here is the photo that I had found on Pinterest with the quote, and this is my sketchy idea of a Ferris wheel. Obviously, I would not ride this Ferris wheel because there seems to be some breaks in the wires that are holding the wheel, but excuse me, I may have to fix that one because yeah, let me just finish this one here. All right, but obviously this is a doodled Ferris wheel, so it's not supposed to be perfect. I have no idea how these are supposed to look like, the cabins, but it's my first Ferris wheel and I wanted it really sketchy, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. The other thing too I've noticed is that my yellow is not dark enough, so those letters are not showing really well, and unfortunately it is the essence of the quote, but just in case you don't know or you can't really read, it says, sometimes there is no next time, no timeouts, and no second chances. Sometimes it's now or never. I love how the watercolor pooled in certain areas, like I was explaining. I also like the way it highlighted the words. That was totally a coincidence, or I had no idea it was going to do that. Now I was considering adding a pop of color somewhere. I was thinking red. I don't know. No, I don't think I'm going to add any colors to it. I think it looks the way I want it to look, like that. So that Ferris wheel, obviously I would not ride it because it is not structurally correct. There's a lot of loose wires there, a lot of crooked steel, but I just love how it turned out. It's a dark page, but I don't see it dark. I see it kind of like, I love sunsets, and to me this is like a very calm mood page, you know, and it's my favorite time of the day, and it just happened to be black and yellow, but because of the yellow it makes it joyful. I don't know if you're following me. I'm following myself in my head and it's fine. I was crazy busy again last week and nothing much happened here. However, I was busy otherwise. I had planned on doing a whole bunch of tasks that I had in the back burner. They did not happen, but this week is actually the first week that my Tuesday is free. Tuesday is kind of like a slower day for me during the week, during the work day, and it's a good day for me to work on here for this channel. And but because it's a slow day, I usually take my appointments on Tuesdays. So I think for the past 4 Tuesdays I had something every week. So tomorrow I'm gonna get down to business. I'm going to make the videos that I had promised you, my video on my planner, which, you know, in hindsight, I mean, it works for me, but I don't know if you guys can benefit from seeing it, because anyways, I'll still show you because I had promised you that. And I will also test out the dilutions with some different media to seal the dilution. So these are the two main focus for this week, and I hope that I'll be able to show them to you by the end of this week. But as I said before in the past, I can't really make strong promises because something happens and then I feel bad that I didn't hold to my promise. So with some reserve, I will try and do that. So that's it. I have to film a tutorial now for the store, so I'm going to leave you on that note. I hope that you've enjoyed this step-by-step watercolor doodle. I love it, and I still love my journal. I think this is probably the best purchase that I've made this year. This watercolor journal, the pages are awesome. They hold the water so well. And when I added the water to this page, there was a lot of it, and it did not warp as much as I thought it would. So quite happy. So anyways, I will chat with you sometime again this week. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will see you later. Bye!